Michelle here from Mother Hen 5, and I'm going to take you along for the ride as I redo my master bedroom. So let's get started. So here's a little tour to start with. I already have some of the things that I bought over there. I painted these walls navy blue probably, well, right when we moved in, so almost 4 years ago. And I am still in love with them. I am usually one who really likes bright colors and light grays and white, but I decided to go with blue. It's my favorite color and I still love it for this room. And I think it works because my bed is white. So my goal for this room is to brighten things up even more and fix some unfinished projects here. This is my husband's closet, his built-in dresser that is falling apart. This is my dresser. I wish there was another built-in over here, but there is not. We have mismatched nightstands, but I've got new curtains, new bedding. I have a new wall hanging for this wall. We're going to rearrange the bed a little bit. This was actually hanging like that. You could see the dust marks, but it fell 2 days ago and I knew it was going to come down anyway, so I haven't fixed it. We still have Christmas presents and just kind of everything everywhere. So I'm glad you're here for the ride, but we're going to get started. What do you think, Callie girl? You ready? The first thing I always do when I organize a space is get rid of stuff. You can't organize and enjoy clutter. So I'm gonna go through our dressers, the nightstands, the little bookshelves, all of this, and get rid of stuff. If I haven't used it, we're gonna donate it or trash it if it's used. So let's organize first. Off of the walls. I love this color, but it shows dust a lot. So, excuse me, when you dust the walls, it looks like it just was painted again. So it looks almost brand new, just wiping down the walls. So now I'm gonna go and touch up places, kind of like where this door hits here, different places. We had something with our attic that had to be repaired and they had to rip out that whole section of wall. So I'm going to touch up paint everywhere that needs touched up right now. And then I'm going to move the bed and start putting the rest of, putting up some decor and putting the new bedding on. The only thing I have to buy yet is new nightstands, which I'm getting 2 white nightstands and 2 lamps. So I have to do that. That's the next big purchase. And we're going to be taking this out, pulling the whole thing out, and putting an unfinished dresser in there. We have an IKEA right down the road, and their unfinished dresser actually would slide right into there. So I'm just going to paint it white, slide it right into there, and that's why all these clothes are out too. He went through all of his t-shirts, socks, pants, shorts, sweaters, and then I organized this small closet the best I could. And then we're gonna put the door handle on this. He switched out most of the door handles whenever we moved in because they were the old brass doorknobs original to the house. So that dresser is staying for now. That is my dresser. So that is where I'm at. I went through all of this stuff that was kind of in our cubbies and either put it somewhere else, but if it's out, that means I'm going to either put it in nightstands or use it for decoration. So that is my update. So here's a little update on the bedroom. We decided to put in these, I IKEA cubicle shelves for our dressers. So this is what it looks like behind that dresser that was there. This is all insulation, and so we're getting this cleaned up. But since we were doing this one, we decided to check to see if we could put one over there, and we can. So we are currently ripping these out and gonna slide these in. Pro tip, do not decorate or clean until you're 100% sure that all construction projects are over. I have a little room update for you. So we were able to get our built-ins built in on both sides, so very exciting. So tonight the plan is to mud around the edges and sand them down, finish painting. I have a bench coming here that I'm waiting for. Obviously I took my dresser out and I didn't mop up yet. So we're making some progress. We're almost done. It's finished. I'm so excited. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a room tour. It's been months coming. I'll post some links for the things that I have available, yeah, let's just start the tour. Okay, let's start with the nightstands. So the lamp, the nightstands, and these boxes are all from the At Home store, and these shelves actually were by themselves, but I wanted something that we could pull out for just miscellaneous things. Like I have perfumes, my glasses, some devotional books, and then all of our cords are through here, so that the only thing on my nightstand is this cord for my cell phone. I'm kind of minimalist when it comes to cords. I don't really like seeing them. They also had white boxes that had the same X pattern on the side, but I thought that might be too busy. I really like the clean lines of these. So the lamps and the nightstands and the little boxes are all from At Home. That frame I think is from Ross a long time ago. Our bed is from Facebook Marketplace, and we bought it a long time ago. The mattress, the comforter set actually came with the comforter, 2 pillows, 2 pillowcases, and this accent pillow, and this blanket right here. All came in one set, and it is from Ross. This fringe blanket was a gift, and this navy blanket that's kind of velvet is also from Ross. My pillows are from Marshalls, and the sheet set that we got, I originally wanted white. I didn't realize I had bought a light gray, but it's also from Ross, and it's a really good quality for a really good price. I think I paid $30 for it, and it's like 800 count or something. So I really like Ross for their bedding. It's kind of hit and miss. Obviously, it's not the same every time, but I really like Ross. I go to Ross first, and then I go to TJ Maxx, and then Marshalls, as far as cost-wise. This wire deer is from TJ Maxx a couple years ago. My curtains actually are from Ross, also, and they have great prices on curtains too. I paid $20 for this set, so I got the same exact set. This love sign is from Ross, and the shelf somebody gave us whenever we moved in. Let's talk about the built-ins. So these built-ins are from IKEA. I'll link them below. The inserts, the little boxes here, are from Aldi, of all places. And when we were finishing up our project here, I was grocery shopping, and there they sat. This navy and white striped, and they were $5 a piece. So it was a real steal. But if you know anything about Aldi, their stuff that's not groceries is kind of seasonal. It's while supplies last. But I picked those up at Aldi. The H is from Marshall's or Ross. The wood organizers here, they're really sturdy. They are from Home Goods, and they are actually office supply holders for like pens and for at your desk. And so I picked up 2 of those so that they would be matching. And they were only $10. They're solid wood, really nice. I wanted something that would hold all of our stuff in one place instead of it looking messy. So these are a great option. This is my husband's phone charger and Apple Watch charger. And we just bought these smaller ports to kind of cut down on cords also. You can see it hidden down in there. This is from Amazon, and I will link this little holder below, including these little short cords. When my husband tore out the wall to put these in, he also added these electrical outlets, which have these USB ports, which are super handy. So I really appreciate having these because the only other outlets we had were behind the bed. So he added those since we already had the wall out. He just put those in real quick. He's very handy. This is a diffuser that I use just pretty much so it smells good in here. But this is from Amazon. I will link that. These battery operated lights were a gift. They actually have a remote, so you can turn them off and on from your bed. My fiddle leaf plant is from TJ Maxx. It is probably 4.5 feet. And it was $60, and it came with the stand and everything. I had actually really wanted one for this room. I thought it would go well, kind of brighten it up a little bit. So I had budgeted for it. But $60 is not a bad price, including the stand and everything. So I really like how it flows. We used to have a dresser right here in the middle. My dresser was actually in here, and my husband, there was actually a dresser built in here. There was not one over here. I'll show you in the before picture. So my husband had used this dresser, and I was using a freestanding dresser right here. I really wanted to get rid of that. I did not think we were going to do these built-ins for this project at this time, so I was pleasantly surprised when my husband was up for it. But I knew I wanted a window seat, and we got this bench off of Amazon, and it opens up, and it actually holds all of his jeans and shorts. So whatever doesn't fit in there, there's t-shirts and socks and stuff in here. But then under here is all of his pants and shorts and sweatshirts, bigger things, which has worked out really well. And then I got these pillow covers. I had the pillows from before, but the pillow covers are also from Amazon, and I will link them below. Speaking of Amazon, this rug is from Amazon. It's a very good size, and it's a really good price. This gray goes really well, kind of tying everything else in. As you can tell, I'm not afraid of patterns. I think it keeps things interesting and kind of brings flow to the room. As long as your colors are coordinated, that is what is important. Next item is this piece of artwork. I really wanted this above the bed, but it just was too high with our headboard being so tall. So we decided to opt for this wall. And when the door is open, it kind of frames this out. I had actually picked out the piece of art that I wanted. This is from Ross.
The one I had found originally was on clearance, and I just thought, oh, the Lord is good, and he just dropped this one in my lap. But I went to try something on in the dressing room and forgot about it, and I left it there at the store. So I was so heartbroken. My husband went up again that same day, and he was up that way, and I said, can you please go look for it? So he went and looked for it, and he actually found it. It was actually smaller than this one, but then he sent me a picture of this one and said, hey, what do you think about this one? And I said, yeah. I said, is it navy? And he's like, yeah, it's navy and gray and gold. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna be perfect, because I have some gold accents, some gray accents, and I just love how it ties everything together. I added the lighted strand. I'll get a close-up of that. But it is from Amazon, and it runs on 2 AA batteries. I had put 2 AA batteries whenever we got it, and I just stuck them up there to see how it would look. And I literally just changed them, and it's been 3 months. So they just stay on all the time. It's just tucked back behind there. And it's just really neat at night. You can walk into the room and kind of do what you need to do without turning on any lights. I'll take some pictures of it at night, but I really like the coziness of that aspect too. Thanks for following me along. I hope you enjoyed this room tour, and I hope it inspires you to do a project of your own. You can do it on a budget and still make it look nice. And if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. You can answer them on any avenue that we are on social media. We have YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest, so go check us out.